Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the video. We're going to be taking a look at Final Fantasy 15 on the Xbox One versus the PlayStation 4's frame rate. There is a full article of this which you can find in the video's description, which does take you to a more detailed look at the comparison. But anyway, moving on. So how does it stack up? Well, of course, this title is using Square's Luminous engine, which debuted in 2012 at E3. Now, the version that was shown at E3 2012 was using between 300 to 400,000 polygons per model, while Final Fantasy 15 shifts this down to about 100,000, which is about what you'd find in, say, the Order 1886. It's still very impressive because 20,000 polygons to 30,000 polygons are being used in just the character's hair, which is actually the same amount of polygons being used in Final Fantasy 13. In terms of the actual resolution, the PS4 version is a little better. It's pushing 900p compared to about 800p of the Xbox One. So obviously in terms of pixel count, the PS4 is doing slightly more work, yet the frame rate, as you're going to see throughout this video, is definitely in favour of the PS4. However, it's not like the PS4 is maintaining 30 FPS. Oh no. In fact, when we first started to play the title, it was pretty obvious that there were some frame rate drops, and these are very noticeable even during cutscenes, let alone combat. Both versions also have a tendency to have torn frames, which does detract from the image, but fortunately they're in the upper echelons of the screen, so typically you're not going to notice them, particularly during hefty combat scenes. The biggest problem with this game is definitely the frame rate. In terms of aesthetics, yes, if it could be bumped to 1080p, it would certainly eliminate a lot of the jaggies. The post-process AA doesn't do a particularly good job, and there's also problems of texture filtering which are definitely noticeable on both consoles. But really the problem here is frame rate, and in certain instances you'll actually see the frame rate go to about 15 frames a second or even slightly lower than that, and that's bad. I mean, it doesn't really take me to tell you that. However, it is very important to remember that this is only a demo. This is not the full final finished game. There is a lot of development time remaining, and thus our results should be, you know, kept with mind that there is some still development time. There is optimization time remaining. As far as I'm aware, they're using version 1.5 of the Luminous engine currently for this demo, but it is shifting up a couple of versions to 2.0 as well. And of course, not only that, but the actual engine itself has a lot of work to go, and hopefully they will be able to push the resolution of the consoles up a little bit. And in addition, and at least in my mind anyway, I wouldn't even mind the resolution so much to keep pretty much where it is if the frame rate would be considerably more stable, but obviously we'll be taking a look at the full release when it pops out and lands on our shores. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.